Good afternoon, everyone. I am so happy to see you again. We have snow and bitterly cold temperatures here, so I want to make something comforting and hearty for dinner tonight. I'm going to do a Depression-era meal. It's a 1930s braised cube steak dinner. Also, because my friend Vicki is coming tomorrow to rehearse our two-piano repertoire, I want to put some freshly cut flowers in the music room. I always play better when there are fresh flowers in the room. Also, I need to bring Avery on a walk in the garden, and since it's snowing outside, I thought you might like to see the garden in the snow. I need some flour here. And then I need my cube steaks. Happily, even in today's economy, cube steaks are a bargain. They're actually a very tough cut of beef, but they've been run through a machine that more or less tenderizes the meat. But to make it super tender, you need to braise the cube steaks, and that's what we are going to do. So I want to season these steaks on both sides with coarse salt and black pepper. I like my cube steaks to have a crust, so I'm going to sprinkle them with a wee bit of flour. So this is one of those Depression-era economy meals that just happens to be fantastically delicious. Now I need to brown off the meat. So I have my braising pan set over medium-low heat. Need a little oil. This is avocado oil. You could use any oven-proof skillet here. And while the cube steaks are browning, I can put together my other ingredients. Baby potatoes, sliced onion. This is onion that you and I grew together last summer and that we froze. I need to flip my steaks. And then I need a few carrots. These are the carrots, some of the carrots that you and I grew together last summer and that I froze unwashed. And I think 3 will do it. Now I did not wash the carrots because they keep better in the refrigerator, unwashed and unpeeled. And my oven has preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 180 degrees Celsius. I will link this cube steak recipe in the description below if you are interested in trying it. Now I've just taken my steaks off the heat. They browned very quickly. And I'm going to cut these carrots into good-sized pieces. I think I need more carrot. I think 2 more carrots will do the trick. I can add my carrots to my onions. For the braising liquid, I need water plus Worcester sauce. So I'm using 1 3/4 of a cup of water and 1/4 cup of Worcester, also known as Worcestershire. I'm also going to add a little flour to the braising liquid just to thicken it. So I've just put my steaks over heat again. Now we can add the braising liquid. I want to deglaze this skillet, which means you scrape up any stuck-on bits, because those bits are loaded with flavor. And there we are. And I want to sprinkle on some flour. As I said, the flour will thicken the sauce. And we can add the potatoes. And the carrots and onions. And now that this liquid has come to a simmer, I'm going to cover the skillet and transfer it to my oven. And this will be ready in 1 hour. And while the dinner is cooking, I'm going to get cleaned up here. And we need to bring Avery for a short walk in the garden and go to the flower store. And don't worry, I'm not leaving the oven unattended. My spouse is home. I don't know how you feel about winter, but I absolutely love it. I love how the garden sparkles when it is thickly frosted with snow. As you may have seen in the 2 previous videos, the evergreens I planted here provide free decoration for the winter holidays. I will clip some of these greens to use in the flower arrangement we are making later today. Fortunately, Avery loves snow as much as I do. To protect the wildlife on my property, I keep Avery on a leash during our garden walks. Woodland creatures are welcome here. The flower shop today is positively gleaming with holiday arrangements. But I'm not looking for poinsettias and variegated holly, as lovely as they are. I want to find summer flowers that I can mix with wintergreens from my garden. I will show you my modest haul when we return home. We are home, and let me tell you, It's really cold outside, and it's going to get even colder tonight and for the next few days. Well, it is December after all. So let me show you the flowers I selected. I grabbed summer flowers, even though it is December, because although I have winter greens in my dining room and my parlor for my piano practice room, also known as the music room, I like summer flowers. And I already have some Taxus hicksii branches from my garden in this vase. So let's see what kind of arrangement we can make. Summer flowers and winter greens. I only have 3 stems in here, and already I like this arrangement. Oh yes. So I have yellow alstroemeria and blue globe thistle. I think that's what it's called. Lavender snapdragons, very similar to the ones that you and I grew together in last summer's garden. Now this is, I don't know what this is, but if you do, please identify it for me in the comments. Little tiny white flowers. So there will be a touch of snow in this arrangement. And there's my oven telling us that the braised cube steaks are ready. I'm going to lower the temperature just to keep the cube steaks warm in the oven. Nice thing about braised cube steaks, you can hold them over in a warm oven for a good hour. And let's have a look at this. So I think this is very cheerful. And we can enjoy it right here for now, and later I will move it to the music room. I'm going to get cleaned up here, and then I want to light a fire in the dining room, move the flowers to the music room, and then tuck into this very comforting dinner. My whole kitchen smells just wonderful. And there it is. It's very beautiful. This meat is so tender, it's practically falling apart. I'm garnishing this cube steak dinner with some of the parsley that you and I harvested and dried together. So this will be an early dinner that I can enjoy by the fire. So it's just me for dinner tonight, a comforting meal in front of the fire. This cube steak is so tender, I don't even need a knife to cut it. Now for me, this is a 5-star restaurant meal, but in actuality, it is a Depression-era dish that just happens to be uber delicious. In the comments below, let me know if you know of a Depression-era dish that you find irresistibly delicious today. And thank you so much for spending time with me today as we walked Avery in the snow, and we did a flower arrangement, and we made this incredible braised cube steak dinner. In the next episode, we're going to do something that is holiday themed. And until then, please treat yourself very, very well. Try this easy dinner, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye for now, friends.